You know, folks, have you ever asked yourself the question of when am I going to see a complete release, a complete series release of such and such movie? Well, not movie, but television series. Or when am I going to see the release, the DVD, or even Blu-ray release of a certain movie that's long overdue? Have you ever asked yourself, have you ever found yourself asking that question? I know this sounds like it's the start of a commercial, but this is just a bit of a recommendation. Because you see, I found myself asking that question. I know several people I've met online, like Sean McLean, Sarah Nizarak, David Bunchenumbers, Laura Blue, you name them, have all been asking that same question. When are we going to see complete series releases of this live action show or this animated show? Or when are we going to see at least a DVD release of this movie or that movie? Well, ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know of this site, and it's been around for quite some time, this site will give you exactly what you want. It's called ioffer.com. Now, ioffer.com may seem similar to eBay in some ways, but you see, they let you either make a bid or make an offer. That's why it's called ioffer. You can either say, oh sure, I'll pay the price you're advertising, that's fine. Or they give you the chance to offer them a negotiable price. Like say you want, like say, for example, you want the complete series of, I don't know, let's say you want the complete series of not the A-Team, because that's out. Let's say you want the complete series of Mr. T and the T-Force. And you're probably thinking that's already been released by Hanna-Barbera. That's true, it has been. Perhaps there's an exclusive libraries or archives. But still, think about it. Or more or less, or better yet, have you ever asked yourself, when am I going to see a release of all these, of the Saturday morning previews of the past? You know, all put together in one place where I could just relive it. Have you ever asked yourself that? Have you ever wondered that? Well, iOffer gives you that option. See, there's going to be there's a lot of, just like eBay, there's a lot of different categories that you could search under to find exactly what you're looking for. And just like eBay, you'll be lucky to find something. But one of the most popular sections I believe that iOffer has is the movies and television section. Because that way, you can go online to ioffer.com, type in a name of a show you want to see if it's available, or even a movie, and you'll be surprised about what comes up. I'll give you a prime example. Now this is before, I think, Shout Factory, well this is a little after Shout Factory brought out the series. But because I couldn't afford it, and I think they were starting to discontinue it at the time, I went to ioffer.com, looked up Sonic Underground, and surprise, surprise, somebody was offering a copy of the entire series on DVD. Now, I can't say whether or not they copied it, from the actual from the official release, nor can I say they created them themselves, but one doesn't know. Another example as well is this. This here is the edited version of Plunder and Lightning, not the uncut version, which I now have, but this is the edited version. This is Plunder and Lightning from Tailspin. Everybody was always hoping just to get an individual release of that, and iOffer had it. Now the same person that gave me that, I bought that from, also negotiated with me to do this, a mixed disc of a lot of shows. Aladdin, Goof Troop, Darkwing Duck, and 2 episodes of Dexter, 2 cartoon shorts of Dexter's Laboratory, Dee Dee's Tale, and Backfire. Now, if somebody can be willing to do that for me at a price that I can negotiate with them on, then that's great. Now, you might say, you might ask, well, Brian, how high do these prices go to sometimes, depending on, let's say, an animated series or live action series? It all depends on how they're, packaged. It all depends on how they're presented to you. Now, sometimes people there, now I will say this, you do have to watch out for certain sets, because some people, when you look at the reviews, will say that sometimes the sets are not of good quality. In fact, I was looking up Bonkers, Disney's Bonkers complete set, and one person said that they had the complete episodes, all the episodes, the shorts and everything of Bonkers. Well, here's what one person called them out on the comment forums. They said that this set that this individual was bringing out was a ripoff because, one, you only get 56 episodes in English, most of them are off YouTube, and the others are in Russian, and they're not of good quality. So, go figure. Go figure that you have to watch out for those kind of people. But the point is, iOffer.com gives you that option to look around, and best recommendation is to look at the reviews. And sometimes, not just the reviews, but a picture could tell you 1,000 words. Sometimes a picture will show up and it's just like a screenshot or an image from a certain show. And that pretty much will tell you right there, especially when you look at the price. And it's the complete series and it's in good quality. It's 5-star rating. It's got a 5-star rating, seller that is. It's got a 5-star rating. But you see the prices at, say, $15 or even $10 at the least. You know what that means? That means you'll get good quality stuff, but you'll only get it in these sleeves. You're only getting them in sleeves. And that's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. Because you can pretty much, like me, later on, put them in DVD cases with your own artwork down the line. A good example again, House of Mouse. There's a lot of people that have the House of Mouse series on DVD, completed on DVD. So what does that tell me? Well, I looked up, and there was one that was around $20, and another that was $10. The $10 one, was very good. Obviously, was very good quality, but would only be packaged in sleeves. The $20 one is one that would go in DVD cases. Same with Mighty Ducks. Mighty Ducks, the animated series. You get all the episodes 2 different ways. You either get a case with 4 discs, or you get sleeved, or you get the DVDs in sleeves. Pretty much it. You see, it kind of works out either way. And now sometimes people that offer these titles and stuff, they will be honest in a lot of other ways too. Again, like I said, you got to watch out for some dishonest people. But there will be people that will be honest with you along the way. And here's what I mean. If they know the quality they got on their DVD is not that good, let's say they transferred it from an old VHS tape, at least they will come out and say, what you have on here, whether it's a movie or, a whole series, whether it's a movie or a disc or several discs worth of episodes, at least some of the people will come out and say, yeah, such and such episodes, there will be some episodes on such and such disc that are not in good quality, they're kind of fuzzy. Or let's say the same thing about the movies. I'll give you an example again. Invisible Woman, 1983 movie pilot for what was supposed to be a television series, with Bob Denver and the girl that played Mary Ann. Yeah. Those two were going to be in that series, but it didn't get picked up. Now, apparently somebody has the movie for sale. on ioffer.com. So if you wanted to check that out, you could. But again, it would all depend whether you get a DVD case or just a sleeve. That's about it. You see, with me, I was able to get it like this with Sonic Underground. Which is good. Which is really good. But again, that's basically what iOffer has. Now again, iOffer has other different categories. It has toy categories for toys, figurines, you name it, they have it. So my recommendation is check it out. Again, it is kind of like eBay, but it's a little different. So, just check it out, see what you guys think about it. You may be surprised about what you find. You may be surprised. I mean, there are some things, some movies and shows, animated, live action, that have never even seen a DVD release, and this is the best chance you have at least having a DVD copy of that series or that movie. I mean, I didn't even know about it until I Googled. I was Googling one day, I think it was back in Kansas or when I first came here. I was just Googling away, seeing, okay, well, what can I find a complete set? I think of Sonic Underground or something like that. And iOffer popped up. iOffer popped up. And it was worth it. I'll tell you that, it is worth it. Because it is good, all depending on who you negotiate with, it is good quality. It is good quality. Now you might say, okay, well, if I get a movie, now you might say, well, what is the movie going to look like? How is it going to be presented? Well, sometimes it all depends. Sometimes it'll just be something that somebody records off their DVD recorder and that's it. And you just basically, when you pop it into your DVD player, you see the menu of their DVD recorder. And just click on what you need to click on. Another way of doing it is the fact that they will create menus. They will actually, I think, use something like Windows DVD Maker or another DVD making program and make the menus. In fact, something else that I purchased iOffer was this complete series of the 1990s Silver Surfer cartoon. I purchased that, I bought it, and I think it might have been just as much as this one, maybe a little more. And basically the reason it might have been a little bit more, if not as much as the 4-disc Underground, was because it was in a DVD case. Someone had made the artwork, put down the episodes, all that. And that's basically what you get here with iOffer. You get stuff like that. And again, there's sections for like books, comics, toys, figurines, video games, you name it. All you have to do is make an offer to that person who's selling it, read on the reviews, see, make sure that there's nothing missing, there's nothing wrong, and if my best recommendation on it, make sure the reviews, a majority of the reviews are positive 5-star reviews. Or at least 4 to 5 stars. But honestly, I highly recommend checking out ioffer.com, guys. I really do. From my own personal experience, I really advise you checking it out. You might be surprised about what you find. Comment below, and peace out.